Hey, what's up, fight fans? We have some explosive fights for you in this episode. But first, if you haven't already heard, UFC 3 Tips and Tricks just launched its very own unique and innovative fight league. Now, what makes this league so different than the others? First, it starts with a PFL style regular season point system that eventually leads to a bracket style seeded playoff that will determine that season's champion. There are two divisions, the TNT Contender Series, or you could think of it as the Amateur League, or the TNT Pros. This is, well, the Advanced League. Now, if that was the only thing that made this league unique, that would still be awesome, but that's not even close to being it. At the end of each season, whoever wins the Amateur League will have the opportunity to move up a weight class and challenge that champion to become a double champ. Winning the belt in either weight division gives you the keys to my channel for one day, and you get to tell me the exact video that you want made, and your wish is my command. Lastly, each Saturday, I'll be posting all 8 fights from both the beginner and advanced leagues and breaking them down and showing you all the strategies and tips that I think would help you guys improve, or maybe even pointing out the things that you're doing well already. Oh yeah, and one more thing. In the coming months, I'll be launching the UFC 3 Virtual Gym, which will give you a chance to train with top-level EA gamers from around the world and pick their brain for their tips and their tricks. This will be a monthly membership for people who are truly dedicated to upping their game at UFC 3. If you're watching this video right now and you're in either the beginner or the advanced leagues, you have this service to you for free. So if you want to train with me, just send me a DM on Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, and we'll get training together for free. I promise this is only the beginning of the innovation that UFC 3 Tips and Tricks is bringing to this community. Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us for another week of the TNT Beginners Division number 2. If you're somebody, like a lot of people, a lot of messages I've been getting, if you're interested in joining this league, know there's a link in the description. Click that link. I'll get my chair to stop squeaking now. Go to that link in the description, join the Facebook group, and we'll get you in the league as soon as possible. Real quick, before we get started today, I want to give you guys watching this video advance notice. In the coming weeks and months, we're starting a UFC 3 podcast where we're going to be featuring the top players and extracting all the secrets out of them and broadcasting it to you guys. Also, we're going to be starting a Fight Night Champion, or basically just a boxing league where you guys are going to box. Nothing else but boxing in that league. One last idea that I'm kind of calculating how to do it is I want to have leagues divided by country. So eventually we could have like the Russian champ go up against the USA champ. We'll figure out how to make it live on the tube, on Twitch. We could be chanting Rocky, with each other. So if you guys like those ideas, then show support in the comments so I know to invest my limited time into those resources. All right, let's get started with the fights. First up today, we got Javier Alexander going up against Liam Telfer, or Telfer. I do that every time. 3, 2, 1, go. I always forget to hit the mute button. Shout out to Sebastian Chantre, my favorite last name in the business. He's the one who told me to start taking some notes. While I don't exactly have notes prepared, I have the names of who's fighting prepared, so that's a start. If you're a video editor and you want to help me with this league, I need your help, and I could use it. Alright, so Mr. Garbrandt starts off with a great combo. I couldn't tell if that was a hook to the stomach followed by a lead kick or just a jab, but either way, I like, again, he starts off jab to the head, 2 to the body. What this is showing me is that he's going high and low. He's ready to keep his opponent off balance. So that cartwheel kick, way out of range, would have got stunned if it was any later in the fight. But he's fresh, so we're good to go. We're going to forget that happened. Cruz working in those knees. I like it. So Garbrandt. So right off the bat, I make a big deal out of analyzing your opponent within that first minute. If I'm Cruz, I'm noticing, nice head kick right there, that Garbrandt has an affinity for launching dangerous attacks that's going to get himself stunned or KO'd. So if I was facing him, I'm just going to kind of play it simple, use some jabs, some twos, some kicks, And I'm going to wait for him to give me the W. I'm going to wait for him to miss a kick or, do some silly combo, and I'll catch him. Tagging the body is a great strategy against somebody who does those big... Oh, damn, the cartwheel kick. Perfectly timed. If you sensed a lack of enthusiasm, it's because I shot this video once yesterday, and freaking Adobe screwed it up. So here I am again. Alright, we're in the over-under, and he goes for an immediate hip toss. Hey, I'm going to be real with you. Even though it worked, that's something I would abandon. I would not do immediate hip tosses. In the beginner leagues, Division 3, Division 4, people don't know how to do the clinch, so it works. But that's like a white belt grappling a white belt and then thinking that something works just because it works on another white belt. Really, you need to ask a black belt if it works. What you're going to want to do is land some punches for grapple advantage. You're going to want to fake a transition, maybe 2 fakes, then go for that hip toss. Alright, Cruz is in the mount, and now he's not. Here's another really simple but effective tip. Please listen to this and show me that you listened in the next videos. But all 16 fighters to listen up. There's something, when we talk about identifying our opponent in that first round, there's something I call a 5-second transitioner. Shitty name, but hear me out on the explanation. Basically, every time you make it to a new position, they transition or attempt to within 5 seconds. So if you watch this right here, I think we passed the grappling exchange. But every time they got to a new position, somebody initiated a transition. So how do you defend that? It's very simple. Just wait. Keep your finger on block and be ready to block whichever transitions apply to that position. If you need help working on that tip, some people say, yeah, I know how to block them, but I'm just not quick enough. And in practice mode, they don't let you practice blocking transitions. Everybody gets a free session with me, and people have... Oh, damn, I missed that one. But people that have worked with me said it made a huge difference in their clinch and their grapple game. So take me up on the free session. See how it is. Oh, damn, using the lunges with a left hook to the body, a T-kick to the body. I'm liking it. Cruz has some good stand-up. I tell you what, the easiest way to literally breeze through Division 4 is grappling. Most of these dudes don't know how to grap. In fact, it makes me want to make a video called, only grappling through Division 4, just to prove how important it is. What the fuck just happened? Pretty sure that was a stun state right there. I don't even know what happened. The cartwheel kick. The 3rd time it's landed for Mr. Garbrandt. This is a good matchup I feel like we should see again. And I feel like Dominic Cruz is going to dust this boy up in the rematch. Because Garbrandt is the definition of a fighter whose mental state, not the most stable. Not the most stable. Especially after his 3rd KO loss, how he's in the club, kind of pretending like he's all good. That just kind of shows something. And plus, he based his whole career on being this angry KO artist, and he just got knocked out 3 times. So, if there's anybody he wants to knock out, it should be himself. Well, that second Garbrandt fight with Dillashaw, the way that he made the same mistake as in the first fight. It was disheartening. Even though I wasn't necessarily rooting for him, I hate to see somebody make such silly mistakes. Alright, a whiffed leg kick. Could have been a nice easy takedown if we were grapplers. You see, a lot of people, they don't recognize how important grappling is for strategy reasons. You get the takedown there, you can easily get a minute or 2 of top control that pushes your opponent's back against the wall or the cage. Makes him do dumb stuff, you get a stun after that, and then all happened because you landed a takedown. See, the game is deeper than it seems. We got a fake transition, then we go up.
Now watch. Is he what I call, he always fakes one way? Good, he switches it up sometimes. You don't want to always fake and then do a transition, because then people will recognize that. Alright, we got some good grappling advantage in the top mount. Will this be where the fight is ended? Now look at Dom Cruz. Look what he's doing here, guys. He's waiting for Cody's hands. You see how his hands went from blocking to just a little bit less blocking? That's because he tried to arm trap him. Dom Cruz waited for that arm trap, recognized that he has a free punch, and then he went to work. So rewind it a little bit if you need to see. Guess he wanted the rematch there. But yeah. When you're in the full mount, you'll see your opponent blocking. Wait for them to do one of these. That means they unsuccessfully arm trapped you. Then land a punch, wait, posture, do it again. Alright, after this fight, we have a commercial coming up, which is basically just a tip from my channel that's going to help you guys a lot. So be aware of that. For now, we got a new member. We got King Goose _1. This is Max Rivoli going up against Justin Morris. Let's see what these two lads have. Oh man. So let's see if that's, looks like a habit to me, man. We've thrown 2 kicks completely out of range. We got to set those kicks up with spatial awareness, flick the jab out there a little bit. You know, we don't want to just start throwing kicks. See that 4-hook combo right there? It missed, and then Diaz popped you to the body. That is a good way to lose stamina. See, 4 shots again and a body kick. Now we've already identified several tendencies on both ends. Bisping's throwing 4 hooks. Nick Diaz is waiting and throwing a kick. So I mean, use your brain here. What do you think you should do? If you're Diaz, if you're Bisping, after you throw those 4 hooks, anticipate the body kick. Catch him. Stun him. If you're Diaz, well, pretty much just keep it up because you're doing good. The head kick, very good as well because he got him to expect the body kick. It was also well timed. I got to talk as fast as a damn race car here. So now, Mr. Diaz has the advantage. He's winning, and he's got a stamina advantage. So if I was him, I would spend this round tagging the body. Don't do any risks like that. That's going to leave you susceptible to getting knocked down yourself. At this point, I wish I'd see more people listen to this tip. From this point forward, you're winning the round. Just keep tagging the body. And that's effective too. We cannot hate on that.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Huge kick misses. Big body shot.
So right there, Nick Diaz he's starting to bang it out with somebody that all he wants is to bang it out. I like how Nick, for most of the fight, staying on the outside, using intelligent striking. Keep that up.
Oh, very nice.
One thing I noticed in the beginner divisions is the spatial awareness in terms of kicks. We oftentimes throw naked kicks from way too far out. If you want to get a little closer, just feint a jab, throw a jab out there, switch up your timing on this stuff. Oh, that TNT commercial might be coming up right now.
Oh, he missed that kick. Look at this. Oh my goodness, he tagged him. Oh, straight right. Oh, isn't that
All right, Bisping going to the legs. 3 knockdowns later. Oof. And there goes Bisping's right eye. With Craig, Bisping told a story about how he fought Gastelum, and his doctor said, if you get hit in that other eye, you're gonna, lose your vision potentially. And he's like, no chance it happens again, right? He got knocked out, hit in that same eye. It wasn't as bad as his other eye. Again, another kick from way too far out, and we shouldn't be countering those missed kicks with slow, forward-moving kicks. You got to hit him with like a 2-3 hook or a 2 uppercut hook, something fast and crisp. I'm so hungry right now. When I don't eat in the morning and then I talk, oh my God, it makes me so hungry. Bisping saw that Diaz's stamina got low. He went to the body. So one thing, I'm sure if there's any advanced players watching this, they'll notice. One thing that advanced players do, Retro Rocky does this better than anybody, is he has little movements, subtle movements, where he just moves in and out from almost out of range. And you're not sure, you almost feel like nothing's happening, but what he's doing is just getting you ready to feel like he's ready to fight, and then he's not there. And then one of those times, eventually he is there. He pops you, and he moves out of the way. Right here, it's like we go forward, we strike, then we go back. And then we go forward, we strike, then we go back, over and over again. Oh, there's that. Alright, awesome knockout by our new addition to the league, Max Rivoli. Let's get ready for this tip coming up here. See you guys in a minute.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent.
The first way that you could perform an unstoppable takedown is when you're controlling a wrestler with a takedown rating above 90, and you time it as the opponent starts to do a leg kick, as you see right here. The second way that you can do an unstoppable takedown is after you stun your opponent. Right here, you'll see as I catch my opponent's leg kick, I stun them and immediately launch a double leg. In order to do this unblockable takedown, you have to A, stun your opponent, and do a double leg takedown within 2 seconds of the stun occurring. Otherwise, it won't be an automatic takedown. The third unstoppable takedown takes place when you're...
Alright, so what did you guys think of that tip? Did you already know those first two ways to launch the unstoppable takedown? And if you're wondering why it cut off before I told you the third, well, I want you to go watch the video, because there's 5 altogether. I'm pretty sure. I forget at this point. So, let's get back to the Joe Lauzon versus Michael Johnson fight. I love the fact. I used my Trump hands there, so I had to go with the Trump impression. I love it. Absolutely adore when people use Joe Lauzon. He's a good guy, good fighter, does the right thing. Most of you guys are like from way around the world. You don't even know who Trump is or what he sounds like. But so anyway, back to the fight. Joe Lauzon, my favorite fighter to use, and when I say favorite, I mean actual favorite. If you go to like the divisional leaderboards, you won't see me because I'm not in the top 100. But if you did see me, it says Joe Lauzon, most used fighter. Here we have Dylan Hutter versus Deshaw Epps. I'm not really sure. Oh, so Gunslinger, my man, my moderator for the league, Deshaw Epps. I'm going to screw that up, my bad. You got to comment the spelling. I mean the pronunciation. He used Joe Lauzon. I got to wonder, is that a tribute to me? Is he trying to become my favorite because it's quickly working? He also did a great job moderating the league last week, making my life much easier. Alright, so let's start breaking down what's happening here. Gunslinger's doing some good stuff and some not so good stuff. He's got an affinity for counter punching, which I could appreciate, but he's also moving his head prematurely. So like when somebody does that sway right, and you see them do it 2, 3, 4 times, get in kick range and launch a damn head kick, and it's easy to get KO'd from that because their head meets the shin bone and they get CTE like on the spot. So it's pretty nice.
Effective punch there by Johnson.
Yeah, see, I like there. Look at that. He's going to the body too. I feel like these might be some of my tips at work. I don't want to claim credit for any of this. But I do similar stuff. Like it's a little extra on these head sways, but at the end of the day, I do similar stuff.
Effective punch there by Lauzon. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, see, he really loves the body shots. He reminds me of me, because sometimes I know I can knock somebody down if I just hook them to the head after they miss that high kick, but I just love hitting the body too much. I can't help it. It's almost like I'm watching me play. So what I'd recommend for both fighters here, mainly Joe Lauzon. Johnson might need this too, but I'm seeing it more from Lauzon. Switch up the amount of strikes in each attack. So I see it's mostly in between 2 and 3, right? Let's see if we're sticking with that.
Showing that punch.
Yeah, I like the jabs are good. If you guys are McGregor fan addicts, you know what that's from. The jabs are good. You're here with the jab. Yeah, see, there you go. Switch up the amount of combinations, the actual combinations. Sometimes a great way to do that is just to throw one shot and get the hell out of there. My favorite shot to do that with is a straight to the head. Just tag them and then move out of the way. That's going to tempt them to want to chase you. And as they're chasing you, if you plant your feet and strike, great way to have a power and speed advantage. Oh, beautiful right there. I love that head kick with the front leg. Oh, so now we're even with the low stamina, still defended it. But Lozon, I guess he's using a little too much strikes because we're pretty low on that stamina right now. Right there, Michael Johnson lost some of his own stamina with those 2 rejected takedowns. Good fight so far. Can't help but root for Joe Lozon, guys. It's natural. Don't hate me for it. Alright, so as you're accustomed to, if you're a member of this league, the camera likes to die halfway through the match. I disappear, and then I come back. What's up? I'm back. Joe Lozon, still my favorite fighter. Going to the body. Let's make this bigger. So oh, and the fake takedown. Let's see. How does he utilize that fake takedown? Is he going to follow with a clinch? A Muay Thai clinch. Wow. That's something that's really good. That's really good, man. Even though I knew that trick, honestly, he taught me something. Because I used... Yeah! Taunt him with the jump. There you go. Uh-oh. One too many taunts now. Okay, what is this, boys? What are we doing here? Oh, you can't do that, man. I know what he was trying to do. Oh, I gotta say you deserved it. I gotta say it, buddy. I'm a huge Lozon fan. But you did it once or twice too many times. I'm not going to say that's never happened to me. But you got to be out of range when you do that. Ooh! Wow, that was almost the end of Lozon's life right there. A split second more. He's doing the smart thing. He's going jab, high kick with the... Ooh, and now he got him back for that Thai stun. That's what he did before. That I don't usually do with Joe Lozon. He went fake takedown into the Thai clinch. I'll admit I didn't know he had the Thai clinch automatically. We got quite the stamina advantage for Mr. Red Wings.
Johnson's strike attempt there is blocked.
You know, one little combo that would benefit most of these fighters is a 2-3 to the body. Watch my boxing combo video in terms of when I use that combo. But yeah, you'll notice a lot of the great players, they know how to use the 2-3 to the body. They also know how to use the uppercut to the head, hook to the body, or hook to the head, uppercut to the body. Kind of any variation of that. These are big combos for the bots. He did it again. Is he going for the knee to the head this time? He is, and he lands it. I'm going to start using that. That seems really effective. He goes right back to the taunt. This guy's... Oh! He's got confidence. He might duck into that uppercut.
Oh, he got tagged again. He's hurt. This could be it. Oh, very nice.
We got to be careful with these ducks and these premature head sways. I like several things about your game, though. You got that fake takedown into the clinch. Some of these, the counters, they look good sometimes, but they're just a little bit forced. I used to do that same shit, though. And then I got some advice. It was like, just make reads the first couple minutes of the fight and only do those swaying motions when you actually have reason to believe those counters are coming. Damn, I'm just realizing this video is an hour long. I don't know how you guys do it, man. Watching this whole thing. Alright, so let's see if Joe Lozon gets away with those taunts. round 3.
Third and final is underway.
All right, so Lozon really did a good job managing his stamina. After the first 2 rounds, because in the first round it wasn't looking too good. Ooh, those premature sways coming back to haunt him.
He's got him hurt here.
Great way to counter that hook to the body is a hook of your own.
Straight right.
Same thing with that sway straight that he keeps doing. Right there, he lands a punch and then he goes right into the double leg. That is something I requested for people to do. I said, I think it was last week's video, maybe the one before that. I said, let me see somebody do that shit. So, thank you to Mr. Group Mod for doing that.
Moves to half guard. Look at that, full mount.
And he eats a right hand there.
Oh, he even switched up his strike and went hammer fist. Now be ready to block, left or right here. As soon as he lets go.
Caught with that punch.
Very strong with the back.
Even if you just guess, your percentage of blocking will go up. Let's see, is he going to finish him up from this? I hate getting finished from that back pounding position. That's not what your girl said.
To improve position here. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Lozon.
Oh wow, look at this little ooh, that was a hella slow transition. I don't know how do you even block that. Maybe a strategic non-block though. Oh, I like it. I like it on both ends. I like it. Red Wings with the denials. Okay, good. I thought he was about to get up for a moment. He did have a better chance with that submission if he did it right after the block. But I think Lozon might have blocked it, which was clever on his part. And, oh, there we go. Somebody watched my rare submission / Joe Lozon breakdown video. He knows that he's got the heel hook from the bottom of the mount.
His legs out of the submission.
Let's see. Do we have a last second submission on our hands? I say this fight is pretty damn close.
He's got his arm pinned down.
If it goes to a decision, I don't know who I'd have. There's some good telekinesis here. Oh, that was terrible. Never mind.
He backs out of the Kimura.
Michael Johnson realizes, he's like, wait a minute, I might need to knock this fool out. Let me not take any chances. Risky, because Michael Johnson might have just been winning with that. Oh, clutch body blocks. Cut, what the fuck? Oh, the double uppercut as he moves laterally.
20 seconds left.
See, you know what I find a lot of times when you're searching for the knockout in the last minute or two? Don't leave out the body shots. You still need to give them a... Oh, why did he pause it in the middle? Oh, was that just the end of... Okay, that's just the end of the round. I thought he like accidentally pressed pause. I don't know, man. I think Michael Johnson got it. That may have been because of the additional taunts by Joe Lowe in the beginning of the fight. There it is, Red Wings 1017, a.k.a. Dylan Hutter. Good match, dude. Way to make Joe Lowe pay for those taunts. Alright, we're going to wait for this to time out. Let's go, buddy. What do you guys think of these fights so far? Do you see the people week to week getting better? I mean, you're the ones really fighting in the league. Do you see your opponents getting better? Or am I failing to help the community? Which one is it? Let's see. We got GSP Woodley, which is one of my dream fights. Oh, the first strike stuns him. And it's Wild 132 Jump, who, if you guys watch him play, he throws strikes like these power strikes a lot, so you got to be careful. He's somebody that I need to start working with because right now I think he's 0-4, 0-3 in the league, and I want to make him the champion in this league. Just for my own personal ego. I want to say I took somebody from the bottom to the top. So look, anytime you're with somebody, that's always a good strategy. Big shot, go for the takedown. Robbie Gordon's got some grappling skills. Now, what did I tell you guys? The second direction they go is always up. Oh, this might be a quick one. Ooh, he probably was expecting a left or right transition. There you go. Catch him, hit him with a takedown or a cage takedown. Oh. One thing I like to do is, like, if I'm too close to somebody and I see them doing a kick, I automatically know it's a body kick. So sometimes if they're close and I see they like to kick, I kind of like crowd them just as they go to throw the kick so that it goes to the body. I can catch it and do what I want from there. Kind of a little, like, hard tip to do in the moment. But. So anytime somebody does these major combinations, I really like to hit them to the body. And then as soon as you're done hitting them to the body, just tag them up top because they're going to be conscious about the body. So we got a 5-second transitioner here. Look at that. Within 5 seconds, always transitioning. Again, this is the first tip, right? Don't be a 5-second transitioner. I'm going to have to make that a tip of its own. To be honest with you, I didn't think anybody would need to be told to not transition so quick every time, but I'm going to make a full video on that. I want to see in next week's fight, I want to see people really pausing in between transitions. Hit him a couple times to the head. Do a fake transition. Hit him one more time. Another fake. I mean, this is really easy to do if you just like mentally tell yourself, I'm going to do that shit. You're going to realize how much it helps you. And you can't convince me that it's hard to press triangle a couple times and then wait a couple seconds. Like, it's really not that hard. So Robbie Gordon knows to take down off the kick. So notice, within 5 seconds, GSP has transitioned every time. So if you guys want me to do something like I'm doing for the league right now, where I commentate over your gameplay footage and then you kind of get coached through virtual online training like that, there's a link in the description. Go to my Patreon page. You'll see for just $7 a month, you get that plus mad other shit. So it's literally like a McDonald's sandwich, and we're going to get you to Division 5 just for that. Back to our scheduled broadcast. I like it. He's going hook to the body, leg kick. Combo you don't see often, but I did just feature it in my body combo video.
Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow.
I like it. You know, right there, a lot of people expect a cage takedown because they're close to the cage. So you could get some free double legs. If Tyron's smart, right here, he's going to ground and pound his ass out. Block this transition, take the full mount. He remembered from last time. He said, you're not getting me with that up transition again. Not again. Now he's going to posture up. Ooh, nice fake transition there. Oh, he tried to go for the armbar. Block this, hit the armbar. The postured up armbar. I wonder if there's a reason why Robbie did that. Is there like some sort of advantage? You know, I bet there is. I bet there is an advantage. It might be something subtle, like if they escape the transition, it's not as, I don't even know. All right, here it is. Oh, he looks like he accidentally flicked something. Good job on the sub. GSP, Nick Scarano, I gave you some tips on to not let that happen. The reason you got subbed was your stamina. The reason you had low stamina is because your transitions got denied. The reason your transitions got denied is you went for a 5-second transitioner strategy, and that's not a good strategy to use. Alright, we're 30 minutes in. I have not stopped talking once. If you think this is fucking easy, you don't know shit. Go press the like button, press the sub button to this brand new channel. My damn voice hurts. My throat hurts. No homo. That was an unnecessary no homo. I'm just raising questions now.
Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup.
We got Chael Sonnen, Stoner MMA versus Son of Poseidon. Who's that? Triandis Evans.
3 years.
Machida is one of my kryptonites when used properly. Machida, Wonderboy, Diaz,
All right, good to have you with us as we get
Cormier,
underway here at the
me
Bell
damn
Center in
kryptonite.
Montreal, Quebec.
Really missed with that right hand.
Oh, Stoner MMA going for some. There we go, just like Chael should be doing. So he uses one of the simplest strategies for a cage takedown. Push him against the cage, double leg the moment you get there.
He's working from half guard now.
Ooh, I would like to see a denial there.
Oh, he got
And
reversed.
Son of Poseidon is right back to his feet.
Try to establish that jab. Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be
So Chael likes this stepping back evade, and I gotta say, it looks like it's working well. I've never really used it, so I gotta try this out. Ooh, the double leg high slam looked like he went really quick. He had a big grapple advantage right there.
And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
Shoots the head kick, but misses.
Had a big grapple advantage right there too.
Looking to avoid that left hand.
So I just did something for 10 seconds. It was really interesting. Try watching the grapple advantage meter bar, which is if you go to the time, it says 250. Just look right above it. You'll see the blue and the green lines flashing. When the red line goes big, it's Chael and vice versa. And it just shows you who's got grapple advantage.
Well, he's got a strong
So
jab.
like when he threw that takedown, Chael would have been able to do an automatic takedown. That's why his grapple advantage went through the roof for one moment.
With the punch.
As the distance varies, you'll see the grapple advantage varies as well.
Nice kick to the midsection.
Very interesting. You can tell there's some real high-level shit happening with that grapple advantage meter that
Here he goes again.
even with my video that explains it all, go check that out, we may still be missing something.
The Dragon Machida gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. 90 seconds remain in the round.
So again, you got Chael going right into the takedown. Oh, I like it. He goes from single under, single leg to double under to the other body lock high slam. Very good job. Ooh, could have hit a guillotine counter there. But it's all good. We're going to take some body health and move
Take the back.
to this position.
All right, 45 seconds
I say
now to
this
go
position
in the
because I don't know what it's called.
Oh, man, I love
Good reversal here by Machida. Ooh, and the get-up transition works a little bit better than it should. Now you guys will notice
20 seconds to go
Chael's
in round
son's stamina not doing too good, especially after those denied takedowns. Machida should be tagging that. Ooh, wrong set of moves right there. But Machida wasted a little bit of stamina when he could have taken some extra stamina from Chael, which would have been like a double whammy for Mr. Chael, but yeah. Alright, let's see what the next round has for us. Oh, going for the clinch right off the bat. Faking the transition, very smart.
He's got over and under here.
Ooh, would have been an easy one to deny.
He clipped him with that one.
Goes for the over-under. This is one of the easiest positions to deny the transition from.
So some separation here, Joe. Trying to establish that jab once again.
You got to be careful.
Good,
when
we're
you throw
trading
the
leg
same
kicks.
technique over and over and over again.
Leg kicks are an amazing, amazing strategy when you're Chael or any wrestler, especially when you...
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Alright, so the camera ran out of space there, so I don't know how long the camera just went off there. But I was just saying, in case you didn't catch it, that leg kicks are great when you're a wrestler, especially against a karate person. Because karate people have good lateral movement, and leg damage makes takedowns easier, so there's that. Now this is the same sequence he went to last time. Let's see if this is going to work easily, just as easily. Didn't seem to work so good right there.
Nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point.
So from this pressed up against the cage position, you have some interesting takedowns that you can go to. right there. He doesn't know it maybe, but you can actually drop down for a double leg, and people don't know that animation, so they oftentimes don't block it.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Sonnen gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds.
Lyoto Machida with some vicious body shots.
Chael Sonnen gets caught with that punch.
Good match. Feel like we have Chael winning this round.
Machida's shot is blocked. Able to land the left hand there.
Oh, and whenever I say somebody's winning a round, it's basically just means you're about to get stunned. Oh my God. Knockout of the night. Fuck every other fight.
A huge kick
Fuck
for the
every other fight. If you just came to figure out who got knocked out of the night, I don't usually say this. Stop watching the video. This is it. Knockout of the night. Oh my God. That was disgusting. Oh, where's the body kick before it though? It was like body kick. There we go. And then, oh, and that's a traditional combo. Now we learned something new together, guys.
Let's see that again.
First you do that front body kick. He goes swaying back as he showed a tendency to do. Machida tightens his chin up.
So, this tip is without a doubt the hardest to explain and the hardest to execute, but I'm going to do my best on both ends here. So, what I noticed in both myself and a lot of other people is that they're typically linear strikers. This is what I mean. They either strike moving forward or they move back, typically only guarding, but every now and then they strike as they move back as well. What you want to do, if you want to land not only body combinations, but really just become an effective striker, is learn how to throw those same combos that you already know while you're moving left and right. So not only is it a little bit of a challenge to just simply move left and right as you input the combination, but what's actually harder is actually using it in intelligent situations, because it becomes a mental battle and struggle to still use all of your striking knowledge as you use this new tip. So here's how I would execute it personally. First, I'm going to watch how my opponent moves before I try to do this. Do this in the first couple minutes of the fight. Now that you got a feel for how they're going to move, know that once you trap them in that predictable situation, you're going to input those combos as you move along with them, which, since you know how they move, now you're able to do that. So hopefully that explanation, along with the gameplay clips that I played while I explained it, hopefully that did a sufficient job in showing you what I meant. If you don't know what I mean, make sure you go to the description, schedule some time with me, because it's one of those things that if we hop in practice mode together, you'll very easily be able to understand it, and I imagine there's quite a few other tips like that as well. Let's move on to the last tip.
So what did you guys think about that last tip that we just saw? Have you been utilizing your up-down combos to the body as you move laterally? I feel like that's something that once I made a mental note to practice, I became good at. It was very effective, but I didn't do it from day one, or even year one. I wasn't doing it. Okay, so now we got Kami Masuko versus Healthy K9S. Lewis Cotton is Kami Masuko. Jonathan Aranda is Jacare Souza. Alright, so let's start breaking down their tendencies together. One thing I like to see is how many different combos can the person use. So far I see many different combos coming from Jacare Souza. That's a good thing. I think, let's see, who's Jacare again? I think it's John Aranda. I think we got a talented player here. Now he's throwing a little bit too much. Like I say, if I give you a fucking compliment, all it means is you're about to get knocked down. I'm like the damn, like, who's Chael Sonnen or John Anik or Kenny Florian? They're always wrong with their predictions. So, Healthy K9, John Aranda, you're throwing these nice combos, but kind of the timing's off and you're really close. We could utilize our distance a bit better. Could also set these combos up. Right now, it's like you're either throwing nothing or a huge combo. How some feint sound? What about like a jab to the body? Just that on its own, and then move out of the way. Shit like that is what's going to set up these huge combos. Somebody has to see your attack and think, oh, maybe it's just a nothing burger. And then bam.
Side leg kick. Oh, nice.
One positive for Healthy K9 is that Kami Masuko throwing a lot of power punches. So if we could chill out a bit, we could really eat his stamina to get an easy sub in the later rounds. If you're Jacare Souza, I expect that you know your way around a submission. Damn, we got a second stun state of the round. Going for a break blocker, it looked like almost.
Good combination so far from both men. Oh! Jacare.
Good takedown. Let's see if Jacare can make use of his ground advantage here. We put the wrestler on their back. We start fake transitioning. Let's see what happens now. You got to be ready. Here's a little tip for you guys. Ooh, God. Let's see. I'll give the tip anyway because this triangle's not going to work. When you're in the half guard position, you're on top. People are waiting for you to throw a punch with your outside hand, little hammer fist, so they can transition to the full guard because you won't be able to block it. To utilize this, bait them into doing that full guard transition by throwing one hammer fist with your outside hand and immediately being ready to block. You have to assume that they're going to do it this way. This way you can block the transition, and if you're Jacare, that might be an easy arm triangle. So sometimes I'm not sure how well these tips convey themselves through this kind of fast action video, but hopefully you're getting some of it. Oh, fake glove touch, not a fan of that. Oh, and you know what I am a fan of? Instant karma. That's what that was.
Oh, he might be out.
Alright guys, if you're not already, I waited 45 minutes to tell you this. Make sure you subscribe to the new TNT League channel. We're going to blow this league up. It's going to be the biggest league, and it's going to be my backup channel. That's how you know we're bossing.
He's almost moving into the strike at this point in time. You got to get that head off the center lines.
He's doing a great job of being unpredictable and mixing things up here.
Alright, we got some more of the same. Some deadly combos. Jacare, why don't you try throwing a hook leg kick? Give you some head damage and some extra leg damage.
That jab yet again out of range. Brunson gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
You know, one combo I like to do with somebody that's going like jab, hook a lot, or constant pressure is which one was I gonna say? Oh yeah, straight uppercut rear hook. It throws the two quickest shots straight front uppercut, which is going to intercept their shit, and if they try to sway left or right, that hook will catch them.
Strong work from the top here by Brunson. Just reached the midway point of the fight.
Damn, that was a good move. So what he did there, for anybody that missed it, sometimes when you're on the bottom, let's cheer him on. Hold on, let's cheer him on. Oof, real close. When you're on the bottom of the full guard, some people you'll see to the left, they have the full guard transition. You're like, wait a minute, I'm already in full guard. What the hell does that mean? If you complete the full guard transition, then your next transition is extremely sped up. The reason that's in the game, it's kind of like doing a fake, and then, yeah. So we got a good leg event there, and then we tagged him up top. Looks like Jacare set up the takedown beautifully. Very smart move there. A lot of people would have continued to strike just because they got a little bit of success. Why are you even using the armbar on Jacare, bro? Not going to work. So the good old double fake. Now we're in the top mount. Let's see where this gets us. Be ready to block left or right.
30 seconds to go in round two. Seconds to go round two.
So are we starting to identify a pattern? Faking one position, going the same position that they faked. Ooh, almost could have caught him at the end. We're back, baby. Sorry for the squeaky chair. Too lazy to get another one. So we're feinting that jab, and we're throwing that leg kick from a bit too close. Gotta be real. That's gonna even land with more power if it's properly distanced. Ooh, see, you throw a close kick. I'm not just saying shit for no reason. That's why you don't do it. Because people will throw 4-piece sodas at you. Ooh, and he went with the old front leg kick. Oh my god, crazy sequence. For you guys who weren't watching the Pride fights, Jacare Souza once got knocked out from that same kick, the up kick. Who did it? It was a legitimate fighter too, somebody you guys would recognize. I'm forgetting who it was. I want to say maybe Carlos Newton? I don't know. Jacare got knocked out from an up kick. It was the craziest shit ever.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Good shot. And he establishes full mount.
So guy, remember what I said about 5-second transitions? Happening again. I mean, consider just not doing it within 5 seconds, taking a longer time.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is
Alright, my fatigue is starting to kick in. I put my daughter on. Actually, I drove her 40 minutes to school and 40 minutes back, waking up at 6. So if you sense the energy dropping, that's what's happening. But I'm going to try to get it back up for this pending knockout that's about to happen. Oh, here it is. Come on, a couple more shots and it's yours. It's yours! You guys comment below if you like the Wu-Tang version. It's yours. I like the Drake version too, but it ain't no Wu-Tang thing. So buddy, when you got somebody stunned, I'm glad it worked there for you. But don't just keep going hooks. They will get blocked, like you just saw. Go a couple jabs and then jab hook, or 1-2 head kick, or jab jab hook uppercut hook. Something that's gonna, break their block. But anyhow, winning result for Mr. I forget already who was for Jacare Souza. That's who won. I think that was Jonathan Aranda. Alright, we got one fight left. It's Mr. Hunter Henderson, who just switched his PSN from ancient level blah 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 to Spliff McGriff. Apparently, I didn't cut this page out. Alright, looks like we got Dustin Poirier as our first fighter. Why not? Let's watch the good old selection screen. Dustin Poirier versus Al Iaquinta. No, never mind. Diego Sanchez versus... Oh, never mind. This is my Mike Goldberg, by the way. This is the only way to make this entertaining. In our last fight, we have Tony Ferguson versus Donald Cerrone. Oh, never mind. In our last fight, we have Tony Ferguson versus Frankie Edgar. This is the tail of the tape. I should have waited. Let's wait. Let's do the tail of the tape as Mike Goldberg. See, if you guys wait to the end of the video, I have hidden gems. Who would have known that Mike Goldberg was hidden within my lung box? You already know. I got Conor McGregor hiding in my lung box. This is the... Okay, no tail of the tape. But just trust me, it was not virtually identical. Frankie's short as fuck. And he should damn... Oh my god, oh my god. Duder.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Edgar gets caught with that punch.
That was like the riskiest shit ever. Alright, Spliff McGriff.
Nice kick there by Ferguson.
I guess you spelled Spliff wrong on purpose, but it's all good ski. I don't think there's a proper spelling of Spliff, if we're being real.
Getting the hands going here early.
Being that your last name's McGriff, or this PNC's McGriff, it wouldn't make sense to do Spliff with the F, but hey, to each their own.
Showing the punch.
What the fuck is going on here? Why are we...
Punch coming, it's blocked. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful kick to the body.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
Nice inside leg kick. Oh, big shot. Both guys. Oh, this could be it right here. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
And he turned it around into full guard. He's landing some vicious combinations to the body. And now he's passing the half guard. Right back into full guard. Oh, he's looking for an omoplata. Now he throws his leg over the shoulder. Looks like he's got an omoplata position.
Nicely done.
Big body punch. Trying to spin to the back. Now he's back up to his feet.
Blocks the shot here, Joe.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Left kick to the body.
And both guys really throwing with authority. That strike blocked by Edgar. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, that's not what you're looking for defensively. He moved right into that hook, and his opponent wisely lands it to the body there. He has been increasingly more susceptible to that strike. Let's see if that one gets his attention.
Wow. Good defense there.
Really a Terminator quality, though, to Tony Ferguson. He eats these shots and just keeps moving forward. Edgar gets stung by that leg kick. Oh, huge block. Edgar gets caught by the straight punch.
Beautiful takedown.
Under 90 seconds now to go in round one.
Tries to pass, but can't.
Edgar gets in the clinch.
He's back to his feet, but he's hurt.
Good work with the knees here by Edgar.
And he pummels out of it. And he goes to the knee to the body. Frankie Edgar with another takedown.
Oh, absolutely, Joe. His takedowns have been on point tonight. Elbow now to the head. That one landed by Edgar.
They're inside control. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Ferguson gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. 15 seconds. Final seconds of round one.
He got tagged there.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Let's take a look at some of the action in that round here. Here's a huge punch that stuns. Big.
Here goes second round. You ready? Ready?
Second round here.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off. Frankie Edgar is one of the best fighters in the world today. He has relentless cardio, fantastic boxing skills, outstanding footwork, and very solid wrestling and submissions to go with it.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Edgar gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. He's really starting to connect, Joe, on a lot of these strikes to the midsection. He blocks the punch. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Nice punch by Ferguson. Wow. That shot is blocked by Ferguson.
Doing a fantastic job of blocking shots.
Edgar's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Tags him.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Edgar gets caught with that punch. Back and forth we go. Oh, that's a big block, Joe.
Nice body shot.
Pretty good straight punch there by Ferguson.
Nice inside leg kick. Slightly deflected. Very good defense on display here. Very good blocks.
3 minutes to go in round two. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Well-placed kick there by Ferguson.
Stiff jab. Doing an excellent job blocking here. Blocking all the shots coming towards his head.
Blocks the shot. Well, not a bad strategy to continue to attack that eye, but clearly, as you see, that one was blocked. So defensively, he's doing a better job getting the hands up to prevent any further damage. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Just remarkable.
Oh,
that one appeared to stun him. He's got him hurt here. And Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well. All right, 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe.
That one hurt.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. Oh, he's keeping busy here in the clinch. Knee to the body.
Frankie Edgar's takedowns are on point tonight. He's going to try to take the back, I think. Excellent movement here on the ground. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there.
Oh, blocks the shot.
That is one of the worst broken noses I've seen.
And he connects there. Try to establish that jab. Punch is blocked. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful.
Wow!
Ferguson out on his feet!
Oh, beautiful hook!
Punch coming, it's blocked.
Oh! Goes for a single.
Edgar gets the takedown late in the round. That's useful. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Trying to take the back here. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Look at that, he's got it locked up. Throws the leg over the face. Now he's got to extend his body. Wow, that was close. And that almost ends this fight.
Here we go, last round. You ready? Are you ready?
Third round underway. Ferguson's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Just misses with the jab. Oh, that's a good strike there. Whoa!
He's in big trouble. Body kick, look at that.
Oh!
Powerful jab. Oh, he
huge
caught him with a
right
big
hand.
punch. This could be
Oh.
it. Wow.
Wow!
He hurt him with that hook.
Takedown defense on point. Double leg takedown, no good, Joe. Oh,
nice
man, the
takedown.
canvas is shaking as he slams him down.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
El Kukui gets up. He is back on the feet.
Looks like he's looking to dive under for the knee bar, and he does. Wow, and he's out. That was deep. I thought it was over. His leg was in real trouble there.
Well, he is eternally aggressive, but he paid for it there. His head was wide open, and his opponent is able to land the uppercut there. He's going to have to figure some things out here, Joe. Manage his risk better. I know he's confident in his chin, but right now he's becoming a sitting duck. Constantly a moving target. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Oh, he got cracked.
Edgar's cut on his eyebrow is looking pretty bad. You wonder if at some point they might even call the doctor in.
He postures into place. Excellent punch.
El Kukui gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
Nice punch to the body.
Ferguson gets caught with that punch.
Big punch from the top.
Solid strike on the ground.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Nice sweep right into half guard.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Edgar.
Into side control.
2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round. Back to the feet now.
And drops under. He's got the leg. It's getting tighter. He may have to tap. He
Brilliant
lost it.
submission defense there.
He moves to full mount. He's posturing up here. Nicely done reversal. Tries to pass, but doesn't make it.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Edgar.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Edgar gets back up again. Staying busy here in the clinch. Now goes to the knee to the body. Oh, another knee right to the midsection.
Back to over-under. It looks like he's looking to dive under for the knee bar, and he does. He might be forced to tap any second. There's more and more pressure on that leg.
Not tapping out tonight.
Wow, that's big. Got that full mount. Hip escape. And he's out of the full mount. Nicely done.
30 seconds, stay busy.
Now he moves to full guard.
Get that wrist control. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Ferguson.
Stay tight. Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows. You got 10 seconds left. I need you to finish hard.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Big shot. A big fact